Greetings and welcome to TFT Tarot for today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee, and this is me, Oberon, with Goth Tarot, and it's my special Halloween episode of Goth Tarot, and I tried to come up with something that was maybe more ritualistic, but my brain just couldn't do it. I was just not really firing on all full engines or pistons or whatever they say, so I am going to do a more or less standard reading. We're through with the work of October, which was protective shells. So before we start anew with next week's Goth Tarot, which will guest star Banshee, for all you Banshee fans out there, we're going to just do something that will be a basic reading with maybe a minor Halloween twinge to it. So I hope you can appreciate that. We're going to start off with a reading from the Oracle of the Hekatean Path by Payne and Butler. I've been using it a bit here on various episodes. So let's see what the Oracle of the Hekatean Path can tell us. Naturally, I dropped the card, and naturally, I can't find it. Agoraphoba, eater of filth. Oh dear, we're going to have fun with that one. Wait. Opforba, eater of filth, cleansing. Our hectic modern lives are full of the miasma of stress, disease, betrayal, loss, bullying, failure. Existing on the edges of society, Hekate Borborforba takes the dirt and detritus of life, gorges on it, and through her cleansing fires brings about a sense of serene renewal. Her countenance may be viewed as anathematous, but her divinity is still strongly present, illustrated in her proximity to the human condition, something that many of the other gods shy away from. And that's very interesting because, of course, it's Halloween, so it is a time of death, decay, and eventual renewal. So let's keep that in mind as we work ahead. And oh, I just realized that picture is upside down. I'm so sorry. Let's make it right. So once again, that was Forba. Yeah, that's quite a mouthful. So anyways, as I indicated earlier, I was going to just do a standard reading, and it's going to be the variation on the magic triangle that I use on occasion here. So let's just review that. Basically, I'm going to use 2 decks for that, and then a surprise deck for the 7th card in the middle. So the magic triangle, for Goth Tarot purposes, has 3 points of a triangle representing the dark design, the dark drama, and the dark destiny. In the past, I've used the Santa Muertos Tarot, but for tonight's show, or today's show, Goth Tarot, I am using the Midnight Boulevard Tarot. Alrighty then. The dark design, the overall environment or factors from what's around you. And it's the Ace of Pentacles, which is upright. So things seem to be beginning right now in a way. There seems to be the growth of things, even in the sense of where decay has maybe set in and has caused a lot of things to die. Something new is always born. And from a shadowy Gothic point of view, I sort of think of this as the idea that more and more people are moving to this kind of thought because we're dealing with a world that's falling apart. And so, in that obliteration of the real world, we are hoping to find strength and courage to move on and to renew. So, card 2, what is the dark drama? What are the influences of others? It's the Chariot reversed. I think I need you over there. Well, the Chariot reversed. Other people maybe are trying to squelch your energy. Other people are finding ways to demotivate you or to convince you that you are in fact not motivated. People may be feeling from just what's going around naturally inclined to be demotivated. Maybe we're hanging around with people who are even more depressing than we ourselves are right now. So the third card is the Dark Destiny, and that is how we may possibly be able to move forward, or what is the potential for moving forward. And it's the Seven of Wands, and it's upright. And you just take your victories where you can. You need to not run away from overwhelming odds, because there's a grace or an energy that is in the conviction of your belief that can really motivate you to conquer what may seem to be disparate forces against you. All right, so for the next phase, the descending triangle representing a dark truth, a dark twist, and dark shadows. I'm going to use the Erethereal Shadow Work Tarot, which is a unique tarot deck, like all of mine. Okay, Mr. O, you're bragging a little bit. All right. What are the dark shadows? What shadow most effectively robs us of agency or the ability to truly be happy? What is kind of overshadowing our life? And it's the King of Wands. And the King of Wands, I hate to tell us this, but the shadow that that maybe is haunting some of us is that we're not this King of Wands, that we seem to hold no particular traction. Nobody seems to recognize us. Nobody is looking at us. Nobody sees us as brave or confident or noble. Or it could also be, too, that we may display traits like this, but we know we don't really have them, or we don't feel them really inside of us. And so we sort of feel we have imposter syndrome. And yes, I think imposter syndrome could be a shadow, in its own way. So that was card 4. Card 5 is the dark truth. What is it really at the base of this that we may finally have to accept? Really? It's the Star. And what we might have to accept is that we won't really find the destiny we think we want, the destiny we think we should have, the destiny we thought we were going towards. It doesn't mean that we won't, but maybe we are starting to feel that we're not going to get there. What's the dark twist? What is the destiny or unexpected factor, the X factor, that could change things or make things reveal differently? It's the reverse Two of Swords. The reversed Two of Swords something finally gives us that motivation. It may not be the King of Wands energy, but something finally tells us enough. We have to stop kind of holding there. What haunts us is that we could be overwhelmed and have to fight, but we really have to accept that. We have to accept that no future is for sure, and that other people will always try to divert us, it seems. All right, so since it is All Hallows Eve, Samhain, Halloween, whatever you call it, I will throw the final card, the seventh card that's normally in the center. And normally I think of it as the dark gift, that final little bit of your own energies that might help you. But now, because of the spirit of Samhain, I'm going to call it the dark message. And the dark message, of course, comes from whatever spirits that are possibly closest to you at this time and could help you, would help all of us. So that's the Ghost Tarot. It's justice reversed. I don't know, that's kind of deep, because the message could be saying you can't have that justice in this here and now. It may only belong to the spirit world at this point. It's kind of dark there. I think this is saying you have to fight injustice however you can, no matter the lack of destiny, no matter the overwhelming odds or the possible destiny that it seems to be. Well, I can't really say anymore. This is Oberon saying it was depressing and I'm sorry, but I am going to close with the Earth and Bone Oracle. We're going to try to at least come to terms with this and realize that this is the end of the year. This is Samhain. I'm recording this a couple of days before Samhain, so we pray for Samhain, for the new year to be better. It's visionary. Number 9. Confident, self-assured, passionate, self-worth, vivacious. Consider the past. Carefully acknowledge and identify what you've learned. Forgive yourself now. Accept yourself as you are. Your enthusiasm is limitless, and it is accompanied by a generous spirit and a desire to succeed. People who don't understand you may mistake your dedication and focus for vanity or even bossiness, but take comfort in knowing that you care profoundly and are unwaveringly devoted to those who give love. Don't get upset by prior mistakes. Don't point the finger at others. When life gets tough, be there for yourself. Make yourself at ease. compliment yourself. Consider connecting with individuals who support you. Knowing you're not alone brings a sense of belonging and worth. You're working so hard to uncover your calling, that glimmer of inspiration that will give your life meaning and make you want to live. You're on the lookout for experiences that will make you feel alive. A piece of advice: don't try so hard. Stop looking for that one thing that will make your life better right away. Realize your spirit guides have already been working to improve your situation. Let go of the reins and just be. All the solutions will be given once you start just enjoying the things that you appreciate already in life. Finding that missing piece or key to unlock fulfillment does not make a life abundant. When life is appreciated, it is at its best. So get started doing what you like. It's that simple. Simply concentrate on what you enjoy doing. And so I'm going to put our cards down there. Affirmation. I am supported by the universe. I trust my inner guidance. And coming from the somber way we ended with the message of Spirit saying you may have to continue fighting injustice, not settling for it. The visionary tells us that we can take care of ourselves inside too, no matter how we fight that fight. Halloween is a special time. It's a portal between two worlds. Use this energy wisely to try and find your place and advocate it in the world. Be kind to others. Blessed be.